Hello and welcome back to my video on my square job trailer. This is part 2. I hope you enjoy. If you guys watched my first video, you'll remember I ended off with a flat deck trailer. So in this video I started off with the framing of the roof and walls. You'll notice that with every joint I pre-drilled a hole, used wood glue, and then did a screw. The reason for that is because I didn't want the wood cracking. It kind of sucks if you do that, and then the wood glue just makes it that much stronger for the very strong winds while driving. You can see now I'm measuring the spot for the fan. I found it easier to mark it while it's on the ground, and then I moved it up to seahorses so that the pieces of wood would be elevated for easier mounting. Now I forgot to video the putting together of the actual walls, but you can see me here mounting the roof and the driver's side wall together. I used screws and I just went one on the outside, one on the inside, and just kind of went back and forth down the whole thing. And then you see me here putting in some extra studs just to make that part stronger, because that's the part that faces the front, and it'll be getting the brunt of the wind. I then started the wiring. As you can see, my brother helped me out with this. He finds interest in it, and we had some great bonding moments working on this. And you will see one of those bonding moments in this next part here. Staple gun is right there. Just don't stick with the cords.
So I will do my best. The cords, hey? The wires. That's the right
What?
That did a very good job.
Better than you wish
No way,
for?
no way to loosen that, hey? It's all pretty tight. Just turn the wiring white, Silas. It's pretty tight. And then we'll just we'll put an extra loop here just in case you ever want to go back over it. Oh my goodness. That's intense. Wow. That's crazy. Okay. No, I need that back because I'm doing some more of these.
Just don't go.
Oh boy.
I love you. Wow.
Oh. You're really having a hoot over there, eh? Oh, that's funny.
After that laughing fest, we then moved on to marking out where my exterior lights were going, because we had to drill some holes through the studs and make sure all the wiring was correct. So that's what we're working on right now. Or that's what Josiah's working on. I'm working on marking the wires because I wanted to make sure that when I did my light switches, they all looked beautiful and nice. Now is when I started bolting the frame to my trailer. You can see here I've got that black wire connected. I had to ground the lights, fan, all sorts of other things to the trailer, and I found that was the easiest way to do it. If I remember correctly, I used 4 bolts on each side of the trailer and then 3 on the front. I just don't show them all because it'll take a while. I then moved on to installing the exterior plywood. It was just like some 5.2 millimeter plywood that was string reinforced. It was just cheapest, lightest, thinnest, and it just worked best for what I needed. I'm now installing the driver's side plywood, and if you see here in a second, I'm using a piece of wood to knock the bottom of the plywood there, and that's just because there's a bend in the trailer that I didn't realize till after I purchased it, and I just had to figure something out, and that was just the easiest thing to do. And now here are a couple clips of me just using a router and cutting out the plywood. I then moved on to the front piece there, and you'll notice I do a lot of nails. That's just because I don't really want these boards going anywhere, and I figured the more nails I do, it doesn't really hurt. So I did one about every inch or so, something like that, just to try my best to make it work. And you'll notice now I'm picking out some from the side, and that's just because I went too close to the edge, and they shot right at the edge there. You'll now see I used a router to clean up the edge there. It was easier doing it this way rather than cutting it to size, just because this way I can get it exactly, whereas trying to cut it by size I might mess up, knowing me. This is just me nailing on the roof now. You see I went every about 2 inches with the nails, and that was just because it's the roof. You know, it's important, but not that important. Now I know it's just a short video today, but I hope that you stick around for part 3. Thank you very much for watching.